This is Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Ag update for November 5th. The corn market traded lower as it was pressured by the crude oil market and a stronger U.S. dollar. We also saw some position evening ahead of next week's USDA supply and demand report. It's expected that report will show an increase in both yields and production. At the close, the December futures were 4 3/4 cents lower, settling at $5.59 1/4 cents. The soybean market got absolutely spanked as it was pressured by sharp losses in crude oil and favorable weather in the U.S., which should allow farmers to get the rest of the crop harvested. Prices drew additional pressure from weakness in the vegetable oil markets, as well as some positioning squaring ahead of Tuesday's USDA report. At the close, the January futures were 21.5 cents lower, finishing at $12.22 3/4 cents. The wheat market took another hit on a much stronger U.S. dollar, coupled with profit-taking after recently hitting multi-year highs. Traders seem to especially view Minneapolis wheat as being extremely overbought, and so that received most of the selling pressure in yesterday's trade. At the close, the Minneapolis December futures were 27 cents lower at $10.17 a bushel. Kansas City was down 4 3/4 cents, closing at $7.86. Chicago futures were 7 1/4 lower, entering the day at $7.73 3/4 cents. Cotton ran into some selling pressure and ultimately closed lower for the day. The weekly export sales came in at 139,110 bales of cotton. That was down 62% from the previous week's sale. Now, total export sales for the year are running 4% behind last year's pace, with the USDA projecting we'll see a 5.3% year-over-year decrease in exports. At the finish, we had December futures 236 points lower as they settled at 116.46. Livestock futures were mixed. We had December live cattle $1.02.5 lower, closing at $130.62.5 per hundredweight. January feeder cattle were down $1.05 as they settled at $158.17.5 per hundred. Lean hog futures, on the other hand, gapped higher and hung on to those gains, with the December lean hog futures up $1.92.5, closing at $77.87.5 per hundred. Class 3 milk futures continued to flounder. At the close, November was down 18 points, settling at $17.90. Meat cutout values were mixed. We had choice box beef $1.73 higher for the day, closing at $2.90.22. Select boxes were up 50 cents as they settled at $2.68.22. Pork carcass cutout values retreated, ending the day $2.75 lower as they ended the session at $97.69 per hundredweight. This has been Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Ag update. We'll be right back with more financial issues after this.